This is not a, hey, EA, I hate you, I'm making this video because I want to talk so much smack about you. This is not a hashtag, oh, let's fix FIFA. This is not anything about us jumping in the comments down below, making a gangbang towards EA and giving it to them like we've never given it to anybody in their life. Literally bashing this company. This is not what this is about. This is a conversation that hopefully one of the devs at EA will click on, see it, and understand the frustration of the freaking community and the people that are loving and enjoying your game. Please hear us out. Please understand these are things that we need, things that we want, because we want to see your game succeed and we want to see you stop getting pooed on by Fortnite. Let's jump into it in 3, 2, 1, let's go! So there's going to be a lot of points that I make in this video. And before I make any points, I want to say a few things that I know people will say about this video instantly. The first thing that's going to be said about everything I talked about, they're going to be like, Skills, everything you said doesn't matter because they had 100,000 people watching their eSport event. That's all that matters. Yes, Foot Champions was very successful on Twitch TV, but the numbers were heavily manipulated. And I say that because, like myself, I turned my Twitter account on, and my Twitch account, I linked my account, I waited for the event to start, and I went to sleep. Now, if you don't know, during this live stream, EA was giving out free gifts, free rewards to your account. If you were watching the stream at the time, you had a chance of getting a free reward. So everyone logged their accounts on and went to sleep or went to school and went on about their day. This made the numbers show 100,000. Now, were all 100,000 people there? Probably not. Doesn't matter. It looks good for EA. It looks good for companies. But at the end of the day, there wasn't a lot of people there. So the number was manipulated by people just being there just for the rewards. Now, with all that being said, I am a firm believer that the eSport and Foot Champions and FIFA can work. Matter of fact, I was gonna put my own team. I want it to work. I want it to be successful, but I don't want it to be successful at the cost of this community, which it's happening. We are watching, and I said to my friends, I literally turned to my homies, I turned to the Penfest, Bateson was there, all of us were there. I said, bros, this was last year. I said, this event could be amazing. Foot Champions could be awesome, but it also could be the end of FIFA. And I said that strongly because I have watched the pro scenes in other communities kill their communities. Call of Duty turned so competitive it disappeared. Fortnite, the game striving the hardest right now, it does not have an esports scene, and that's why people are getting on it, playing it casually, having fun. Still, the competitiveness is there as you see people talking smack, but it's more about having fun with you and your friends. Fortnite is the funnest when you're playing with your friends. There is no fun left in EA. Why? Why is there no fun? Listen to me, EA. Listen to me very carefully. If you watch this, please understand. I know the 40 games is good for the pros. There is 1% of pros in your game. Most people are not good enough to get 35 wins plus. So you're making this entire mode have a restriction of 40 games for 1% of the people who play it. For 1%, and I guarantee you that 80% of your community can't even qualify for this mode. So there's 20% that are playing Foot Champions. The 20% that are left playing it, when they get fed up and sick of it and bored and they had enough, when they leave, there's no new entries. So this mode just keeps dying down slower and slower because as a few people leave, there's no new ones coming in because these guys can't qualify for this thing. It makes no sense why the weekend league is locked. It makes no sense why the weekend league is not open to everyone who plays FIFA. It makes no sense to why you are limiting us to 40 games within 3 days. It goes Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And within this time frame, you have to play so much FIFA that by the time comes Monday, you do not want to turn your Xbox on anymore. And if you do turn it on, it's to play Fortnite. It's to play any other game that's fun because you've burned me out of 40 games for this entire weekend. And I know you're like, well, it's not that big of a deal. You know, most people won't really play the 40. They'll only play like 15 or 20 still. These guys that can only play 15 games because they have school or work, they get home, they play the 15 games, and that's their entire weekend. So their free time, you're telling them, hey, when you do have free time, you got to play the weekend league. When you finally can get away from your family, school, and bills, you can finally play the weekend league. And when you play this, you waste your entire weekend trying to get these awesome rewards that turn around to be the worst rewards out there because you've milked down or you've watered down the pack so heavily. And it sucks because this mode has so much so much potential to be amazing. I mean, last year, this mode brought so many views to so many people. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I had never got videos to 200,000 views consistently until Foot Champions. And all year long this year, all year long last year, after January when I started my Road to Foot Champions, I started getting 200,000 to 300,000 views. I started getting the most views I've ever got on Ultimate Team. And I am not bashing this because I am here to say, or on FIFA I should say, on YouTube. I'm not here to say, oh my God, FIFA's dead. Oh my God, all the YouTubers are dying, the views are going down because FIFA's dead. I'm here to tell you that I was never a YouTuber who got 200,000 views. For me, my goal was always to hit, when I started getting a lot of views, 100,000 views makes me happy, and that has always been my goal. And getting that every day is a blessing. You can ask my best friend, the Penfest, we talk about this all the time. As long as I'm getting over 100K, that's such a blessing, man. And even if I get to 50K, it's such a blessing to be able to do this. But this game that I'm passionate about, this game that I love, I'm watching it just slowly burn and slowly die out. And I know, like, the YouTube community and the Twitter community makes up such a small population of people who play this game. But I know the people that are not on these social medias are feeling the same way as us, because Weekend League has literally put FIFA in a state of, I want to say, like, you're paralyzed. You're paralyzed, man, because you literally are in a state where you have to just play. You do everything for this mode. Everything is for this mode, to get players to play this mode, to waste your to play 40 games over the weekend. And it's one of those things where it's like, open it up, man, because at the end of the day, you're good players. Taz, Gorilla, they're doing 40-0 either way, and they're going to continue to do 40-0 no matter what. And there's going to always be techniques to getting around for everyone to be good. Listen, man, I know they put the thing where you can't play home no more, but you kind of still can. There was also that thing about you being able to block people to not match up. There was also the thing of you being able to look at people's badges. And there's also a thing of just being friends. You understand? When you're friends with people, like I know Kid Mamito, I know Filthy, so I know when they're playing. This is just facts. I know when they're playing. So when I know that they're playing their games right now, because we're always in Discord, I'm like, all right, if they're playing their games right now, I'm just going to wait till later because I don't want to match up against Kid Mamito and lose. So I just wait. You understand? So I'm pretty sure there's Discords out there with a bunch of pros in it. They're all just friends hanging out, and there's nothing wrong with this. And they're probably like, yo, I'm playing right now. And the other people are like, yo, if you're playing right now, I'm going to play a little bit later. And that way you just avoid each other either way. It's not that you're doing anything wrong. You're not manipulating the system. You're literally in a phone call with your friends, chilling, and you know they're playing, so you're like, oh, and then you know when they're in a game because you can hear them, so you're like, oh, they're in a game right now, let me queue up. So you can always avoid, and there's always going to be these things in your game. So you're doing all these things to make the pro scene be more difficult, but you're not thinking about the casuals who actually make this game be successful. You need to think of the casuals. I am a casual. Yes, I play it so much. Yes, I'm on it. Okay, I'm not a casual because I do this for a living, so I'm on the game so much. But I'm a casual when it comes to, I'm not doing this as the pro scene. And the pro scene has really, really hindered the community in a way that, listen, I love the pro scene. I'm telling you, I want it to be successful. Bros, I went to Miami. I've competed in these things. I thought it was one of the coolest events of my life. Watch my vlog. You can see how happy I am. But at the end of the day, when have you seen there be Reddit posts of people cheating? I've been accused of cheating all kinds of craziness. You see it with a bunch of different YouTubers. You're seeing it with a bunch of different pros. You're seeing pros hate each other. You're seeing people hate each other and hating on each other. This wasn't a thing in FIFA. There was a little beef here and there between a few people, but this wasn't a massive thing. Now it's almost like the community is very toxic to the point where they want to see everyone fail, and there's no reason to see them fail. They're just mad that they're doing better in the weekend than somebody else, so they want to stop them. And it literally blows my mind to where this community has turned to. And there's only one community I can compare this community to right now, and it's kind of like the Call of Duty scene. And the community got so bad because of the pro scene that there's barely any Call of Duty scene anymore. And that's what I'm here trying to prevent. EA, the 40 games, there's no need for that, yo. You're locking people in 40 games, but by the time their weekend's done, they're burned out and they're going to Fortnite. They're not playing your game during the week. Number two, why is there a daily knockout tournament for people that can qualify or are trying to qualify, yet I'm qualified and I can still get in? Why is there not a tournament that once you're qualified, this tournament disappears and there's another tournament there for people who are qualified, so there's a place for us to practice the weekend league throughout the weekend and also have rewards in there? Look, cut down the rewards in the weekend league and start giving out rewards during the week for people who play this tournament that's not a daily knockout. This one disappears because you've qualified already. And here's this one that you can play with other people that have qualified, so you're playing people on your level. There you go. During the week, you can now practice. You can now still get rewards. And it's not so toxic, bro. You have people going into the daily knockout and beating your casuals, which then get your casuals so pissed off that they just lost to a pro that's already been qualified and they've gone to Fortnite. You gotta stop it. You're forcing people to other games. And here's the thing. This wave of Fortnite, oh my God, Fortnite's taking over. 2 years ago, views on FIFA got awful. And I can tell you this because I've been doing YouTube for 6 years. It got so bad that all of my friends were live streaming on Twitch TV FIFA, and they stopped and they all started streaming Call of Duty. Nep did it, Nick did it, all my friends did it. They all started playing Call of Duty. The only reason I didn't do it is because if you guys don't know, I can't really play shooters because I'm sick. I get motion sickness from the camera moving so fast. It's crazy. So I watched all them do it. And during this time, I even posted a Call of Duty. FIFA got so bad, I posted a Call of Duty video to my main channel. Okay? Once again, we have come full circle 2 years later to a shooter that is taking over the world. It's called Fortnite. And this game is outstanding. And it's making views drop from vloggers, from FIFA YouTubers, from NBAs, from people on Twitch. Everyone's views are dropping because everyone wants to see this game. So I don't blame EA because this is a wave. This happens. Games come out and they kill. You understand? Last year, FIFA didn't take a dip because they did so good with the weekend league that everyone stayed and played all year. You know what the problem is? FIFA 18 was the same thing as 19. You gave us the same cool, SBCs. You did all that nice stuff, but then you turned around and kept the weekend league exactly the same. So nothing changed. So we started to die out, and then here came Fortnite, and everybody bounced. So look, I'm not saying EA's awful and this is a horrible thing. What I'm saying is there's no need for 40 games. And if you're going to keep it 40 games, up it to 4 to 5 days. All right. I'm saying that your rewards are pretty damn weak for as much as you have to give up to play the weekend league. If you have a family, a girlfriend, a job, as much as you have to give up to get these 40 games done, your rewards are not worth it. That's what I'm saying. I'm also saying during the week, your daily knockout tournaments is me knocking out people that should be qualifying for 2,000 coins. I should not be able to qualify for that tournament anymore. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. And now I know everything's going to be said, oh, but listen, we're trying to make it more difficult for pros. EA, from the bottom of my heart, I know people cheated to get to your event. You know people cheated to get to your event. You know there was glitches during your event. You know people used no loss glitches to get to your event. You know people were doing the banning thing to get to your event or blocking thing. You know people were avoiding each other by using Discords. Don't play dumb to it because we all know it. What I'm trying to say is there's ways to get this right. And just doing stuff to make the pro scene happy is not the right thing, because you and me both know it, that the YouTube community makes such a small percentage of this, and your pro community is even a smaller percentage of your audience playing your game. So from the bottom of my heart, all I'm saying is please do what the community is asking you to do. Make the weekend league bigger. Give us a place to play during the week that is not us knocking out other people. That's not cool, yo. All weekend long, we stress out playing hard games. Then you give us the daily knockout during the week where it's easy. Like, I could play with one hand pretty much. This needs to stop, man. And I'm saying, making this video from a place that I just want to see your game better. And I hope 19, it gets better. I love your game. I have produced content on your game for 6 years. I've gone through the phase of people leaving for PES. I've gone through the phase of people leaving for Call of Duty. I've gone through the phase of people leaving for Fortnite. I'm still here. I'm still gonna be here because I love this game, but I'm just asking you to please listen to the people who matter. Listen to your community. Listen to the people that aren't pros, because my friend Tass, my friend Gorilla, I love these guys. These guys are gonna be successful no matter what. These guys are gonna be fine no matter what. We're not on the level of these people. And I understand that, but us opening it up makes it more, I get it, yo. But what are you gonna do? Make it harder? Then make that a lock thing for just the pros. Make a tournament for just pros, and then make one for your casuals where they can play something else and it doesn't give such as many rewards. I guarantee you the one that doesn't give as many rewards is going to be played a lot more than the one for your pros. Booyah Nation, Booyah Gang, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's been your boy Skills. I love you guys. I hope the EA sees this. I'm not trying to bash EA. Please sort out your pack weight. Please sort out your rewards. Please sort out FUT Champions. This game has the potential to be the best game on the market simply because football is the best sport on the market, in my opinion. And football and soccer will always bring people back to your game. You have that advantage. Stop pushing people away. It's been your boy Skills. Smash a big old thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe. EA, please listen to us. I love y'all. Booyah.